Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. My name is Troy, and I really do appreciate you taking your time tuning into my video. This video I'm making today goes hand in hand with the video that I made yesterday. If you didn't watch my video that I posted yesterday, at the end of this video there will be a thumbnail. You can click on it and it will take you straight to that video. In that video I talked about that in mid-September the New York State Police is going to take over the background checks for firearms and for ammunition, and they'll be charging $9 for each firearm background check and a crazy $2.50 fee for all ammunition purchases. And I mentioned in that video a couple of times the only reason they're doing this, of course, it's for the almighty dollar. And then the other reason is to make it harder and harder for the average law-abiding citizen to be able to purchase guns and ammunition. And the news I have for you today is a county in the state of New York has somehow lost pistol permit applications. When the New York legislature started working on its Concealed Carry Improvement Act last year, the word got out that the monstrosity that was the bill, and people rushed to submit their concealed carry permit applications under the old set of requirements so they could avoid subjecting themselves to this new overreach. It turns out doing your part isn't enough when the government can royally screw things up. And as a peasant, you don't have any recourse. Erie County, New York residents say the county lost their pistol permits. Applicants who submitted permits before the state's gun law changed the same time last year say they still have not received their permits. 12 months ago, thousands of residents flooded the Erie County outreach centers to get pistol permits ahead of new state gun laws imposed by Governor Kathy Hochul. Carmen Marino was among them. But now, 1 year later, rather than a permit in hand, he's looking at the possibility of having to start the whole process over again. After submitting his permit in August of 2022, Marino didn't hear from the Erie County Clerk's office until May. He spent 3 months attempting to contact them after catching wind that his permit may have been lost. Eventually, someone returned his call. He was told that they didn't see his permit application in the system, and they can't find it anywhere. He was told that he was one of the people that they had lost their applications. He believes the office has lost a number of applications over the last year. It comes after a 4-month audit into the Erie County's clerk's office revealed a number of mistakes within the pistol permit office, specifically that, among other things, found the office overcharged new permit applicants, improperly gave employees access to applicants' mental health records, and allowed for a flawed permit fee process that led to an imbalance in cash flow for the county. There is no excuse to lose something of this nature, because I could guarantee you they wouldn't lose a payment for taxes. This is typical bureaucratic behavior. Overcharging people and careless enough with applications to lose them, breaking privacy rules, and inappropriately accessing an applicant's mental health records. But it's par for the course, especially in the state of New York. The applicant, Carmen Marino, is absolutely correct about the county not losing his property tax payment. If the county lost the check he wrote for taxes, they would come after him not just for the amount due, but tack on fines and penalties, and interest on top of that. Unfortunately, that's how the government rolls. Mr. Marino says at this point, all he wants from the county is to call him back and tell him what to do. Marino said he did his due diligence. He paid the application fee, the photo fee, fingerprints, and taking the course itself. And here is why I believe they lost these applications on purpose. And once again, it comes to the almighty dollar. The cost of all that is close to $200. Now with the new laws that the state has put in place, you're looking at over $600. And that explains everything. The whole law and the process is a farce. New York State imposed new training requirements that impose a severe burden meant to discourage applicants from even trying to apply for a permit. They allowed local government agencies to jack up the cost for exercising the fundamental right to keep and bear arms. All of this because the Supreme Court said that the right to bear arms is applicable not just to the wealthy and politically connected, but to the ordinary tax-paying citizen minding their own business. I don't see any recourse here. I expect the county to tell applicants to resubmit their applications, take fresh photographs, get fingerprinted again, as if they were a level 3 sex offender, and pay the increased $600 fee. A new wave of lawsuits hacking away at these infringements definitely would help, but that's far from a guarantee. Like I said, I really do believe they lost those pistol permit applications to make it harder for those law-abiding citizens to get their permits, because they would have to pay the increased fee from around the $200 range to over $600. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you believe that's the reason why these applications came up missing? And as always, I appreciate everybody's support. You guys are always crushing it by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and hitting those post notifications. And I invite everybody back to see my next video.